Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. We're going into week 10, I believe, of home workouts and isolation. Hope you're all doing well. We are going to do a full body workout today. We're going to start on hands and knees. We always end up starting on our back or something, so I want to switch it up a little bit. So what's going to happen is everything will be a progression. You'll start with some more activation-based work, and then we'll build it up into like really working some muscle groups. Always adjust for yourself as needed. All you need is your mat. If you have a pillow or something that you want for under your head, go ahead and grab that. And then otherwise, we're ready to get started. So starting on hands and knees. Hands come under the shoulders, knees are under the hips, right? So looking at my hands are shoulder distance. And I'll adjust so I feel like they're right under the shoulders. It's really easy to think they're under the shoulders, but in reality, they're further in front. So really make sure you're right over your wrists. Then from here, notice where the weight is in your hands. Push the ground away. Think of rolling the shoulders back and find that length. And then let it go. Let's just find what that feels like. Press away, lengthen, and then let it go. 2 more. And let it go. And 1 more. And then release. So as we're pressing the ground away, you want this feeling like a kind of that screwing in a light bulb, creating a little space under the hand and pulling those shoulders back. So now we have that. So we're anchoring into that upper back, upper body, feeling the shoulders pull back. So as you're pushing away, now I want you to actively feel something. Let your shoulders come up to your ears. Then as you press away, actively pull your chest forward, pull the shoulders back. And then inhale, release. Exhale, pull back 2. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull back 3. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, 4. 1 more inhale. Exhale, 5. Now we're going to find kind of a halfway point. So shrug your shoulders up, push the ground away, really pull the shoulders back, and then kind of relax them just a little. So you're active, but you're not really bearing down. Knees come under the hips. Knees are hip distance apart. So we're keeping the slight engagement in the upper back. Now with the lower body, what you're going to do is you're going to inhale. Exhale, lift the belly just off the ground. So just getting that core engagement first. Inhale. Exhale, lift the belly up. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Think of picking the stomach up off the ground. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Now you're going to use that to tuck your pelvis. So inhale. Exhale, lift the belly, tuck. Then inhale, let it go. Exhale, lift the belly, tuck. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, lift the belly, tuck. Inhale, let it go. So we're just isolating that lower half. 1 more. Exhale, lift the belly, tuck under. And then inhale, let it go. So now you want to find that neutral alignment. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, pushing the ground away. And you've done a couple of these pelvic tilts. And then find that halfway point so you have a little bit of an arch of your low back, but not where you're like sinking down and dropping out of it, right? So from here, shoulders pull back, abs pull in. So now building up that activation, you're going to extend your right leg behind you and then pull it back in. Your goal is to stay connected to your core. I'll move forward a little bit. Stay connected to your core so your hips don't shift. Extend the left leg, slide it out, and then back in. Here's the temptation. The temptation of bodies to open the hip. Try to keep yourself squared off so you're working that hip extension. Left, and then bring it in. Right, and in. Remember, you can always put something under your knees. Left, right. Think of pushing up away from the ground. Left, and then last one on the right, and hold it, and bring it back in. Now the arms. Right arm goes forward, and then pull the shoulder back to bring it in. Left arm goes forward, pull it back. Right, left, 1 more each side. Right, and left, and bring it back. Back to the legs. Extend the right leg back, square off the hips. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in, drive up through your heel, lift the leg. Try to get as high as you can without dumping down, right? So pull the belly in, drive up, and then tap down 10. 9, try to isolate the glute, push everything to the ceiling. 8, stay squared off in the hips. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and rebend. Now left side, extend, square off the hips, push the ground away, still having neutral, drive up, extend. 10, 9, 8, abs in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. Bring it back in. You're going to walk yourself forward until you're down on your stomach, and forearms are down, elbows under the shoulders. Elbows under the shoulders, palms pressed down, press into the ground, pulling it towards you. Lift your chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, let yourself round. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, let yourself round. One more. Inhale, pull forward. And exhale, let yourself round. Now inhale, pull forward and hold it. Okay, push the ground away. Now lift the belly just a little bit and then release. So again, those pelvic tilts. Lift the belly and then release. 3 more. Lift. So you're starting to get this feeling of what that pelvic tilt feels like in different positions. Now you're going to increase that engagement and lift a little higher. So lift the belly, lift a little higher. So you're in a modified plank. And then back down. 4 more times. Tuck the pelvis, lift, lengthen, all from the stomach. And down. 3 more. And back down. 2 more. And back down. 1 more. Lift and hold it. Pull the shoulders back. Keep lifting the belly. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Palms down, forehead down. Now tuck your pelvis again. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the tail, lift the belly, hold. Back to those leg extensions. You're going to inhale. Exhale, lift your right leg up, isolating the glute, and then back down. Left and lower. Right and lower. Left and lower. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Thumbs come by your shoulders, palms down. Mini cobra. Inhale, tuck the pelvis. Exhale, little chest lift up. And then back down. 10 of these. Abs into lift. 9. Keep in mind, I'm isolating from my upper back just under the shoulders. 8. Ideally, there's very little weight in your hands. 7. It's all in that upper back connection. 6. Belly lifts to help me. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's see if we can put some of this together. So what you're going to do is as you lift your upper back, you're going to lift your legs just an inch. You're going to try to stay out of your low back. So pull the belly in. So you're going to lift the belly, press your pubic bone down, lift the legs an inch as you lift your chest. And then back down. Isolating, you want to feel your glutes and under the shoulder blades. 2, and lower. 3, and down. When you get to the top, hold it for a second. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, and then you're going to hold it. 9. On the next one, lift and hold. Make sure you're looking down. Lift the belly. Lift the chest. Take your arms off the ground. Tilt your elbows down a bit. Hold for 10, 9. Every time you exhale, lift the stomach. 5, 4, belly in. 3, legs are lifted. 2, and 1, come down. Sit yourself back on your heels. Child's pose, let your arms stretch out. Sometimes it's really nice to start with warming up and activating the back of the body, the back, the shoulders, the glutes, and all of that. And then you might feel a little bit more supported when we get to the front of the body, which we're switching over to now. So lying on your back, feet down, back to those pelvic tilts, right? We always want to find our alignment first, and then we build up from there. So adjust, make sure your shoulders feel even. If you have to wiggle around in your hips a little bit, go ahead and do it. You're going to inhale. Again, all from this low belly. When you exhale, belly pulls in. Inhale, exhale. And I want you to take a second and go a little slower. It's really easy to just squeeze your glutes and do this and have no stomach, real stomach engagement. So I want you to see if you can make this happen mostly from your low stomach. So inhale, if you have to close your eyes, close them. Exhale. And then inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale, release. Exhale. Pull it in to flatten the back. Inhale, release. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, release. 1 more. And then release. So now you're going to use that to lead into your articulated bridge. We're only going halfway. So you're going to inhale. When you exhale, use the low stomach right here. Pull the abs in. Now keep pulling your abs in to flatten your back. Now your glutes are going to activate a little bit more to squeeze and lift up a couple of inches. Hold it. See how you have that tuck of your pelvis? The abs are scooped. Now to come down, you want to think of lengthening your tailbone. Get your low back, your mid back, and then your low back, all from the core, coming all the way back down. Then release past neutral. Then start it again. Pull the belly in. Slowly rolling up a few inches. Inhale here. Exhale, use the stomach to articulate down and lengthen the spine. Release past neutral. 3 more like this. Abs pull in. Inhale. Exhale, back down. 2 more. That breath to connect to the abs, super important. And 1 more. Inhale and exhale. And then all the way back. We're only going to stick with that halfway range for now. So inhale. As you exhale, pull the abs in, lift up a couple of inches, hold it. Okay, feet are still hip distance. Pulling the abs in, you're going to float your arms up to the sky, shoulders pull into the ground. Now it's all abs and glutes, no help from your arms. You're going to roll back down for 4. Coming back up. Inhale. Lengthen as you come down. 3. And then back down. 2. And then 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, rolling up. Hold it. Pull the abs in. Hold. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Relax the chest. Come down 1 inch. Now, you can either hold this, or you can start lifting one leg in tabletop and then alternating. So you're going to alternate each side, or you're just going to hold. I have an injury on my right, so I'm only going to lift my right. I'm not going to put weight on it. But we're going to count. We're going to go for 10. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Lift 10. Lower. 9. You should be alternating. 8. 7. 6. Try to keep the hips as even as possible. 5. 4. If you need to, put your arms down, but try the little challenge. 3. 2. 1, and then lower both legs all the way down and release. So arms are down, feet down, ankles roughly under the knees. Finding that neutral alignment, adjust. You're going to take your hands behind your head. So what I want you to do here first is lengthen the back of your neck. Make sure you're nice and stable. Second, press the back of your head into your hands so you feel that your arms have to hold your head. Now inhale. When you exhale, pull the abs in. Your head and neck are not leading you. Your head's heavy in your hands. You're pulling the abs in to chest lift up a couple of inches and then back down, right? We did this the other day. Okay, and remember, if you have any neck back issues, you can just focus on the engagement of what it's like to kind of knit those ribs down, okay? Inhale, exhale, lift, and then lower. So today we're building this up. You're going to lift one leg in tabletop every time. So inhale, exhale, lift one leg tabletop, control it down, and then switch. And lower, head heavy in the hands. 3, 4, exhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, nice long spine, even though you're doing this, and 10, and then back down. Now from here, your legs lift up in tabletop. So inhale, exhale, right leg tabletop, inhale, exhale, left leg tabletop. Feet and knees together. Go back to your chest lift. Inhale, exhale, scoop the abs, chest lift up, and then back down. 5, 4, head heavy in the hands. 3, the more your head can be heavy, the more you're actually going to feel those abs and not your neck. 2, 1. So now building up. Remember, your head can stay down. Every time you curl up, you're going to extend a leg. Hands behind your head, head heavy in the hands. Inhale, exhale, abs in. Neck or back issues, just keep your head down. This is all going slow, control through the core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, coming off the tips of the shoulder blades. 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, 10, and rest and come down. Building up again. So again, these are progressions. If something feels like too much, just go back to the last thing. Now we're adding some rotation. So especially going slower and focusing on that connection, you should really start feeling the abs work. Hands go behind your head, head heavy in the hands, nice long neck. Inhale, exhale, one leg tabletop, left leg. Now I'm going to inhale, exhale, extend my right leg, lift my chest, but I'm going to twist towards the inside of that left knee and then back down. What I'm not doing is I'm not coming to the outside here, right? Then I'm just leaning off to the side. That's not what I want. I'm aiming for the inside of the knee. So it's a really, really small twist. It's the right rib towards the left knee. So we'll do that side again. Inhale, exhale, reach, and then back to center, and then we switch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to hold for a second when you get to the top. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, and 10, and rest. Knees come into the chest, little knee circles. Think 4 in each direction. And then you'll reverse other direction. Awesome. All right, one more ab thing here. So legs are in tabletop. Arms come up this time. So hands in front of the shoulders. You're going to reach your arms down, lift the chest up, lengthen. Okay, so what I want you to do, and you might even do what I was just doing for a second to adjust, but take your hands on the back of your legs, pull yourself up a little bit, see what that feels like. That's basically what you're trying to hold, is that kind of position just from your abs, right? And then go back down. Reach, find that length, lift, coming off the tips of the shoulder blades, and then back down. If that bothers your head or neck, hands can go behind the head. Sometimes actually arms straight feels better. All right, on the next one, lift and hold, okay? And then go into toe taps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Knees come into the chest for a second, and then we're going to go on to our side. Inhale, exhale, come up. You're going to lie on your left side first, and we're going to go into straight legs. Grab some water if you need it. And I'm going to move it out of the way, hopefully, so I don't kick it. Okay, so lying on your left side, you're going to come all the way down, and we're going to keep straight legs. Head, you can put a pillow under your head. You just want your head to rest on your arm. That's fine too. Just make sure you don't feel like your neck is straining. So adjust so that your hips are stacked. Okay, and then see right now I'm rolling forward. And you can feel based on your bottom leg, if you feel like you're just on that bone, try to adjust yourself so you're pretty level. Lengthen the top leg out, bring your legs to the front corner of the mat. Then from here, take your hand on your low back, push your butt back just a little bit so you have that neutral alignment. Now flex your feet, lengthen that top leg out. Inhale and exhale, lift the top leg up. Inhale, control it down. Abs in, lift for 2. Here's what I want you to do. As you're lifting, I want you to imagine you're pushing something away from you. 3, 4, 5. Try to exhale every time you lift. 6. And take it slow on the way down. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it. Okay, hand can come down. You're going to go forward and back. 10. Forward, draw from your heels, squeeze that glute 9. So it's hip extension, just like what we started with, but from your side lying position. 8. So when you go back, you should really feel this glute kind of pump. 7, 6, 5, abs in, extend. 4, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1. Take it forward and hold it. Lengthen the leg a little bit more. Externally rotate so the toes point up. Lift and lower. 10, 9, push away. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 4, 3, keep that length. 2, 1 more. And 1, and rest. Nice. We're going to lie on our back, stretch it out, and then you'll do the other side. So to stretch it, you might want to give it a second to just relax from having to work. But then once you've had that second, you're going to cross your right ankle over your left knee, press your hand on the inside of this right thigh, press away to let it stretch. If you want to go into your figure 4, hands go behind your left thigh, pull in. All right, slowly coming up, coming over to the other side. So you're going to lie on your right side now. Okay, line yourself up with the back edge of your mat again. In a nice long line. Then from there, and again, you might have to adjust your shoulders so you're nice and stacked. Legs come to the front corner. And then lengthen out that top leg. Hand goes on your hip. Think of pushing the hips back. I'm not purposely overarching my low back. I'm just avoiding this rounded tucked position, trying to find that length of my hip so that I'm in a neutral position. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to lengthen out that top leg a little more. Flex my feet, abs in. Inhale, keep that space underneath. Exhale, lift the top leg up. And then back down. Keep reaching away as you lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, 10. Now you have that forward and back, right? So put your hand down if you need to. Lengthen, lift, go forward, drive back. Now when you drive back, you're driving through the heel, opening the front of the hip, squeezing that glute. When you go forward, your hip is pressing back, you're lengthening. You might feel your hamstring stretch a bit. 2, 3, 4. Try to keep as much length as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10, and back. Now the legs stack. Externally rotate so your toes point up. Lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1. Back down. Line your back. You're going to stretch it out. So you're going to cross that left ankle over the right knee. Let the hip stretch. Actually, you might want to let it loosen a second. Shake it out before you do it. Then once you're there, cross it over. Okay? Hand against the thigh. And then go into that figure 4. Lengthen your tailbone down. Try to relax the shoulders, let that hip open up. All right, so from here, you're going to straighten your legs out, okay? And any spinal issues, neck issues, I don't want you, we're doing roll-ups, so I want you to instead come to the top, start from a seated position, just go halfway back. Otherwise, if your spine feels okay, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, scoop the belly, slowly articulate up. As you come up, you're going to reach up and over. Lengthen, come upright. So those of you with back issues, you're going to just go here. You'll go into a flat back and then come back up, and that's your range. Everybody else, you're going to go all the way down. Inhale and exhale all the way up. Lift and then lower. 8 more in. Nice and slow, avoiding momentum. 7. 'Make sure you're not holding your breath. Try to exhale where that work is. 5 more. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. And then 1 more, and you'll stay at the top. Come all the way to the top. Stay here. I'm going to shift myself back a bit. Okay, legs hip distance apart, or the width of your mat. If you have tight hamstrings, bend your knees a bit. Arms out in front. Inhale, spine stretch forward. Exhale, reach forward, pull the belly back. And then restack the spine. And then again, belly pulls back as I go forward. And then restack 2 more. And 1 more. And then back up. Now going into spine twist. So it's really important to keep a straight spine, especially if you have a back issue. So sit on top of a bolster, pillows, blocks, whatever you need to make sure you can keep a straighter spine, even if that means you're going to bend your knees more. I don't care. Just get a straight spine. Arms up. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, center. Try to get as much length in that twist as you can. Lift, 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 and then center. 1 more each side. Last time. Now, going into saw, which means you're adding some rotation and that reach and forward bend. So disc issues and other spinal injuries, you're not going to want to do this. You're going to stick with just your twist. Inhale, lift and twist. Exhale, reach. Pinky finger to pinky toe. 1, 2. Come back up. Lift, twist, reach. 1, 2. Come back up. Twist. 1, 2. And lift. Twist, reach. 1 and 2. 1 more each side. Really reach in opposition. Last time. 1 and 2. Back to center. We're going to flip over onto hands and knees. Hands back under the shoulders, knees back under the hips. Second time here today. So, first engagement. Press the hands down, push away. Find that engagement in the upper back. Inhale. Second thing, exhale, lift the belly. Just feel what that's like. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, lift. Inhale, let it go. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Now 3 pelvic tilts. In. Exhale, lift the belly, tuck the tail. Inhale, let it go. Make sure your weight is still forward. Exhale. Inhale, let it go. Exhale. Inhale, find neutral. Now we're going to extend that right leg again and that left arm. Okay? Now, imagine that line from your shoulder, from your left shoulder to your right hip. Okay? And you're going to lift your arm and leg at the same time. Inhale. Exhale. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then back down. Other side. Left leg, right arm. Square off. Abs in. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back. If that's enough for you, repeat it. A little bit more challenge. Follow me. Inhale, exhale, extend the right leg, left arm. You're going to lift. I'm going to try not to hit my water bottle. You're going to go out to the side, trying to keep your weight as centered as possible. And then back. 5, 4, 3, feel that right oblique. 2, and 1. Back to center. Other side. Left leg, right arm. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Off to the side. Try not to hit anything. 5, 4, 3. Almost there. 2. 1 more. And 1. And rest. Hands down. Separate the knees. Sit back on your heels in a child's pose. Take a breath. All right, we're going to do some mini push-ups. So hands into the shoulders, knees into the hips. We're actually going to walk the knees back. If you need something under your knees, roll up your mat or grab some towels. Okay. So knees right here. So if I'm going to go from here, I'm going to just walk my hands forward. Okay. And tuck my pelvis. That works for me. Right. Find whatever position that is that you can, your butt's not in the air. And you're not sinking down like this either, right? Abs are engaged, just like those pelvic tilts we worked on our stomach. So shift your weight forward. Chest open, shoulders back. Inhale, go down. Exhale, push up. 1. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2. One more. Inhale down. Exhale up. 3. Sit back. Take a breath in and out. 1 more in and out. Come back forward. 3 more. Inhale. Go down. Exhale up. 3. Think of the stomach. 2. 1. Sit back. Take a breath. If these are too much, go do them against a wall. Do them against the edge of your couch, like right here, right? Lift yourself up so that you're in a place that you can do these and be successful, right, as you build up. Inhale. Exhale, shift forward. Hands into the shoulders, shoulders back, down, up. 3, 2, 1. Shift back. I will say, if your hands are on a mat, if you have hardwood flooring, it will feel better on a hard surface because the mat tends to be squishy, so it's harder to connect and push away. Hardwood surface for the hands is always better. Even if it initially doesn't feel as comfortable, it's easier on the wrists. One more time. Shifting forward. Tuck the pelvis. Your belly supports you. Pull the shoulders back, right? Inhale down. Exhale up. 3, 2, 1. Sit back, take a breath, stretch it out. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come up, readjust, grab some water if you need it. 1 more exercise and then we'll stretch. All right. So we're going to do some rolling like a ball. For those of you that shouldn't do this, which is any spinal issues, you're going to focus on just your core engagement and the balance aspect, because that's plenty. Or if this is new to you, same thing. It's meaning all I want you to do is adjust, right? So you feel centered. Hands go on your shins. Tiptoe your toes back. Pull the belly in. Notice I kind of get that tuck of my belly. So I get that C curve and I'm here, right? If I don't find that core engagement and I just go like this, I'm really trying to fight to hold it versus finding the engagement. I can press my hands into my thigh, finding that C curve and holding, okay? And just try to find your balance. See if you can deepen that core connection. Everybody else who wants to do it, you're gonna roll back and then come back up. Don't touch your toes to the ground. Now again, the goal is try not to kick your legs. 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 5, everybody hold it. Abs are in, hold, hands go behind your legs. Pull the belly in, find a focal point. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Deepen that core engagement, inhale, and exhale. Now inhale, when you exhale, try to extend your right leg. Inhale, rebend. Left leg, rebend. Right leg, rebend. Left. Now this time, instead of straight forward, think of it going slightly out and then back. Left and then back. 1 more each side. Right and left. Now see if you can extend and hold. Right, left, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs together. Bend the knees, arms out. Slowly roll yourself all the way down. Yay! Time to stretch. All right. Right knee into the chest, left leg straight. Relax the shoulders. Feels good to move, doesn't it? Pull that knee in. Then you're going to bring that thigh towards the opposite shoulder. Anchor your right hip down. And then if you have a healthy spine and it feels okay, you can go to a twist. If you know these types of twists aren't great for you and you know the bookend stretch, go do that instead. Inhale, head to center. As you exhale, pull from your belly to pull the leg back over. Left thigh into your chest, straighten the right leg out. And then pull that left thigh, that left knee towards the right shoulder. Anchor the left hip down. Then if it feels okay, healthy spine, you can go into a twist. Ideally, you're feeling this twist coming from the upper back and not the low back. That's where especially kind of pulling that knee up and across is helpful. Inhale. As you exhale, turn your head back to center. Pull through your stomach to support the leg as it comes back. Bend both knees in. Anchor your tailbone down. Grab the back of your legs. Try to draw that tailbone down, okay? If this is already a lot for you, stay here. Otherwise, go for happy baby. Grab your feet. Draw the tailbone down. Try to find that length. Legs come back together. Hug the knees in one more time. Inhale. As you exhale, come up to a seated position. Shift your weight back just a little bit. Feet come together, knees apart. Going into your inner thigh stretch. So you always see me do this, right? Because I want you to adjust so you're up on your sit bones. Most of the time when you get here, most of us end up here. So adjust yourself so you can feel yourself up on your sit bones where you can get really tall. Then inhale. As you exhale, hinge from the hips. Push the hips back. Chest forward. I'm going to try to not pull on my ankle and make it worse. So I'm going to take my hands underneath and open the chest. If you want, if you don't have an injury, obviously, your hands are going to either go on your toes or on your ankles. I'm reaching from underneath to avoid making things worse. Pull forward, relax the shoulders and breathe. While you're here, take a second, just drop your head. Take a breath. Turn your head slightly to the right. Back to center. Turn your head slightly to the left. Back to center. Bring your chin back up to neutral. Look in front of your mat. Lengthen the spine. Come all the way upright. Bring your knees together. Straighten the legs. Keep a slight bend to the knee if you need. Inhale, reach up, find that length, and then exhale, hinge and reach forward. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. See if every time you exhale, your belly can pull back, your hips push back. Finding that length. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come all the way up. And you are all done. Nice job, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, let me know. Any videos you'd like to see. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with the new videos. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye.